Hello and welcome everyone to Last Level Press. I'm Mr. Black, and this is my first 15 with a limited version of Red Orchestra 2 Heroes of Stalingrad. I got my hands on this about a week ago, actually, when I was given the alert that Steam was essentially giving a limited version of this game away for free. The only catch was you had to go and download it within this quick little window, and I did so. However, I only learned after the fact that, as I mentioned, it's a limited version insofar as you've only got access to Heroes of Stalingrad material rather than the full Rising Storm game content, which I don't own. And in multiplayer, you're restricted to rifles only. I'm not exactly sure how far that restriction goes, but I'm not playing multiplayer for now. I may in the latter half of this episode. For now, I am simply jumping into single player to see what this game is about. It's actually been recommended to me by several of you, and I have heard very good things about it on my own as well. So I'm curious to see whether this is something that I'll be interested in purchasing the sort of remainder of the game for later on. So, okay, it looks like I can't do allies just yet, so I'll be jumping into the Axis of Evil. Alright, continue campaign, Axis campaign. Can I do something? There we go, alright. Difficulty, raw recruit, frontline soldier, battle-hardened or a hero of Stalingrad. I think I'll just go with a frontliner. That seems to be adequate. German campaign.
Communism is a red plague that threatens all of Europe unless we can halt its spread. In June 1941, Operation Barbarossa, the fatherland's audacious preemptive strike against the Bolshevik menace, won us countless victories and took our forces to the very gates of Moscow itself. But any army, even one such as ours, must give ground when facing an enemy possessing seemingly limitless numbers. In 1942, the High Command decreed Moscow unworthy of German blood being spilled in its name. Instead, it sent the Sixth Army south to secure a different prize, the city of Stalingrad. Its capture will sever the Soviets' vital trade route to the Caspian Sea and allow us access to the oil-rich city of Baku. Our inevitable successes shall deliver a devastating blow to the already crumbling Russian war machine. The men have entered the city and are poised to launch a series of attacks designed to wipe out the remainder of the Soviet 62nd Army. Resistance has been sporadic. No doubt the enemy is digging in, determined to extract as high a price as possible for the city named after their leader. We will methodically locate each enemy strongpoint, isolate it, then destroy it. No doubt the Russians will, whenever possible, carelessly spend Bolshevik lives, launching suicidal counterattacks. So we must be cautious. While the world has never seen a force as highly trained as ours, the Russians have proven themselves stubborn opponents, and it would be foolish to underestimate an enemy as desperate as they. I am confident of victory, though the thought that our flanks are guarded by Romanians and Italians fills me with unease. I wish, as do the men, for a swift victory and swifter journey home.
Alright, that was actually a rather impressive introduction.
While we have you here, we're going to just check that some of your basic training has sunk in. We'll focus on basic weapon skills, but before that, we'll check out your fitness. So, run to those sandbags!
Alright, yeah?
Run! Los!
Okay, alright then. He's yelling at me. So, that was a really admirable blend of propaganda, exposition, and... whoops. There we go.
And over the barricades! Over them! Both sets!
There we go.
Move!
Alright, I'm going.
Finally.
Quit yelling at me.
Now, on top of that log and over that Keep moving! Schneller! Over to the ladder!
I cheated. Schnell! What should I be doing? Oh, do I get in the tank? I don't know. I didn't hear the last thing he said. Or do I have to go over the log for him to actually let me do anything more? No. Oh, there's a ladder. Knew that.
On the other side!
Yeah, okay. Press W to climb down. So anyway, that exposition was, like I said, equal parts exposition, propaganda, and historical even accuracy, which is pretty impressive. A lot of the admittedly rather overdone World War II games. How do I go prone? Is it Z? No? What the? Enemy. I pressed Z and it brought up an enemy reticle. There we go. Alt is to go prone.
Jump up and sprint!
Okay.
And dive again!
Okay. This is kind of an intense thing.
Los!
Okay.
Cross through here, idiots! Heads down!
Heads down.
Faster!
Yeah. Going.
Well done. Not
Going.
too out of breath, I hope.
I'm running. I'm going.
Now, move through the various weapon stations and let's see if you know your weapons.
Okay, yeah. How do I get the pistol, yeah? I sound a little more like Swedish, yeah? I don't see any pistols. How do I? How I do what that do? Where? Do I just...
This is the Mauser C96 pistol.
There we
It's
go.
10 rounds and is reloaded using clips. Now, load your weapon.
Alrighty then. So,
Good.
they definitely seem to
Check
be
your ammunition.
striving for historical accuracy. Hold R to check ammo. Wow!
Good. Well done. Free fire.
That's
The
cool.
target's on the range.
Because, as I've mentioned before, and as is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine with a lot of sort of common terminology when it comes to referring to things.
Good. Well done. Now
With
move on to the
firearms.
next station.
A lot of people use the terms clip and magazine interchangeably. They're not the same thing. That weird little thing that you saw when he was shoving bullets down into the top of the receiver, that is actually what a clip looks like. The box magazines that most people are familiar with
This is the
are
MP40
obviously
machine
not the same
pistol.
thing.
Fires the 9mm Parabellum round. Full automatic
Parabellum.
using a 32-round magazine. Cover is all important. It can hide you and save your life. Just be intelligent about what you take cover behind.
Yeah. Jawohl. Alright, so. Left control to cover. There we
Blind
go.
fire is the term for firing where you cannot see. Useful if you don't want to expose yourself. Use
Alright,
blind
so-
fire now and see what you can hit.
Little first-person Gears of War here. Okay. That voice
Good.
acting is actually
Well
pretty
done.
good, too.
You can fire from cover or risk exposing yourself more to return fire. Free fire. The target's on the range.
Alright. Let me see if I can hit the distant ones. There we go. These do seem to have a fair amount of spread to them, but
Good. Stand up straight again.
that's not a bad thing.
Good. Free fire. The target's on the range.
But, oh. Do I have to do it again? Alright then. We'll do it again then. I'm quickly starting to see why this
Good.
game
Well done.
receives the praise
Now
that it
to
does.
steady your weapon and be more accurate with your fire. Control your breathing. Free fire.
Really?
This time control your breathing.
Press left shift to breathe while in iron sight. Oh, wow! That's nice! I haven't seen a function like that since Far Cry 3.
Good. Well done. Move on to
Wow.
the next station.
I like this! This reminds me of the quality and the attention to detail of Mountain Blade. Obviously it looks a lot better, and obviously it's going to control a bit differently, but I just get that kind of vibe from it. The fact that so much thought and research and love went into the designing
This is
of
the Mauser
this.
Kar-98 rifle.
It just
Single shot, bolt
exudes
action.
that attention.
Reloads using the 5-round clip. Obviously, accuracy is improved if you aim properly down the sights. To be more accurate with your first shot, estimate the range and dial in the sight. 300 meters is a good 0 point for your rifle, for example. Practice
300.
dialing in the range and fire on the targets downrange.
Alright. I shall aim for perfection or nothing. Give me that one. Yes! First shot. Alright, give myself a moment to breathe. Now sight in
Don't
and
forget to bolt.
bop. Yes!
Much better.
I
Bullets
like
follows the law
this.
of gravity. They drop towards the ground as they fly. This is another reason to dial in your sights, or just aim high. Open fire at the targets again.
Yeah.
On target. Good shot.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
On target. Good shot.
Oh, that is an amazing attention to detail. I don't know if it picked up on the recording, but I can hear my character breathing. When he breathes in, you can watch the reticle raise. I'm going to try to sync up with him. So, that is amazing. I've never seen a game do that. And it actually affects the weapon's stability. That is incredible.
On target. Good shot.
For those who don't know, a
Good.
proper
Well done. Move on to the
firing
next station.
technique
Aim
for
low and be more
riflery
careful on the trigger.
is to inhale, hold it for a second, then fire. You do not want to fire for accuracy during an exhale because it will affect your ability to place shots accurately. But I've never seen a game incorporate that. That is incredible. Alright, now what? What do I do? I'm much more excited to keep going now, Invisible Taskmaster. Is there a target way down there that I just don't see? No? Alright, I guess I go to the next station then. Yeah, because that one turned green.
This is the MG-34 light machine gun.
Oh my.
Tripod mounted to keep it steady.
Okay.
Uses a 50-round drum.
Alright then.
Deploys a weapon in front of you. Good. The rate of fire is so high on this weapon that the barrel can overheat. If you overheat it too far, the barrel may burst, making the weapon unusable, and you defenseless. Replace the barrel now.
Wait, I can replace the barrel?
Open fire downrange, small bursts.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is awesome. Small controlled bursts. Just the way this weapon is meant to be used. Oh.
Good. Are you...
What? Oh, never mind. I think I interrupted him. I have to hit 10 targets. Alrighty. I'm sorry if I seem to just be, like, immediately fanboying all over this, but...
Good. Move on to the sharpshooter station.
Ooh, sharpshooter station. Yes, sir! As a history student for many, many years, before I even went to college, I got my degree in English, but obviously with studying English, therefore intrinsically comes a study of history as well.
This is the standard Kar-98 with a sniper scope fitted. You can fire from a standing, crouched, or prone posture.
Nice!
The more stable you are, the more accurate your shots will be. From
Very
standing
good.
Position, open fire!
From standing position. Bop. Gotcha. Alright. But this has such attention to real-world detail and to historical accuracy that I can't help but just be giddy looking at all of these amazing, nice little touches that so many other games forego. Oh. There! Ooh, I only hit the edge of that one, I know. I've got to really listen for the breathing now. Alright, so inhale. Fire.
Good. From
Right
the
in the center.
Fire free.
Alright, down to crouch. Got it. And got it. Right in the center. Alright, let's aim for the farthest target. Oh, no, I need to reload. Damn, that would have been right on. That would have been a dead-on bullseye. Alright, let's try that again. Right on the bullseye.
Position. Open fire.
Hell yes. Alright, so alt to go prone. Oh wait, no, hang on. Back up, prone. Yeah, right over the sandbag. Oh, I like this. I like this so much. I see now why so many of you recommended this to me.
Bullets follow the law of gravity. They drop towards the ground as they fly. This is another reason to dial in your sights. Or just aim high. Open fire at the targets again.
Aim high at distant targets because there's an arc to the ballistics. I've not seen a game do that with a single exception of the Stalker series. Wow.
Low and right. You're not allowing enough for the drop.
Not allowing enough for drop, eh? Okay, let's try aiming just a little bit higher then. We'll fire just over the target. Ooh, hang on, if we can load the rifle. I seem to have that problem in many games. Stalker in particular, but the habit seems to bleed into this. Alright, so aim high and fire.
On target, good shot.
Nice. So I've got to hit that solidly 3 times.
On target, good shot.
Nice. And there.
High and right.
Oop, too high.
Aim down, don't snatch the trigger.
Right.
On target.
And that's a really good little bit of criticism in the NPC dialogue. Don't snatch the trigger. Because
look carefully. Your rifle still has the standard iron sights.
What?
Use them if you're forced to engage an enemy close by. Use your iron sights and engage the targets.
How do I do that? Press 6 when using scope to switch to iron sight. That seems odd, but wow! Oh, wow! Again! I keep saying this, but I've never seen a game do that! That is awesome! But anyway, I was going to say that a friend of mine in the military once explained proper long-range marksmanship to me, insofar as you don't want to pull on the trigger, you want to lightly squeeze on it and let the shot surprise you. That way you don't skew the shot with any of the pulling that you'll do on the weapon. So, oh man, so many of even the dialogue lines.
Good. Move on to the grenade
Makes
pit
sense.
when you're done.
Oh man, oh I can't wait to try out the multiplayer. I'm pretty sure this is of course going to be a first 15, but I'm not going to have time to get to multiplayer in this video.
Here.
So I will do a round
This
2
is a
on
standard
this.
hand grenade.
Happily.
Explosive head, wooden handle.
Alright.
Fuse pull in the base.
Stick
Toss
grenade.
the grenade underhand into the pit in front of you.
Yeah. Mouse button. And pit. Go. There you go, boom. Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? How do I see my target? Left control to cover. Alright, I'm in. Oh, okay, there we go. I've got to peek up while I'm in cover. So pull the stick. And into the pit. There we go. Can I see the explosion? Yeah. Oh, I don't get any encouragement. No words of wisdom from the master. Uh-oh, I missed. Master will be angry with me. Middle mouse. Oh wait, hang on. Middle mouse button. There we go. Underhand. Oh, get down. Get down. Okay. So yeah, middle mouse is to underhand it. All right, get into cover. And now, oh, he wants me to toss it into that pit. I'm a derp. Right in there. Doink. All right, take cover. Get down. There we go.
Now throw some grenades overhand into the pits further out.
Yeah, okay. I'm really having to try to, like, find a German accent because I've been playing so much Stalker. I should definitely be playing for the Reds. Seeing as I can't seem to get German down, but the Rush-Ukrainian. Oh, that comes nicely now. Okay. Schnell! Okay.
Remember, once the fuse is pulled, it is also ticking down.
Yeah.
If the enemy are close, pause before throwing for a more instant effect. This is cooking your grenade.
Indeed.
Just don't hold it too long. This time cook the grenade for a couple of seconds. Pause before releasing it. Well done. Move on to the fixed machine gun.
Boom. There's the earth-shattering kaboom. Okay. 5 last level press points to whoever gets that reference. Fixed MG range. Yes, please. Am I still crouching? Yes, I am. I've been
This is the MG-34 mounted on
walking
the
around.
tripod for sustained fire. Here it is belt-fed, more stable. Just remember not to overheat the bell. You still have iron sights for more accurate fire. Use them. Range is free. Open fire at the truck.
How do I get on the MG? I want to get on the MG. How do I do that? What's the button? No, it's not E. Is it F? Okay, I had to check the options for the key mappings and controls. I remapped a few things so that they'll make a little bit more sense, hopefully. I think now it should be control. Yes, there we are. Left control to mount the MG. So do I shoot at the trucks? I spent a few minutes doing that, so I don't remember what I was supposed to be doing anymore. I have to shoot the tires? What was my objective? I don't remember. I'm just gonna shoot the trucks because they seem to be convenient targets.
Good shooting. Head out of this station.
Oh. Wow. Okay, that was cool. Alrighty then. Now what? What do I do now?
Before you go, just remember that you can use your weapon in close combat melee. It's the bells with your weapon. Now charge at the bells. That's the idea. Don't let them get the better of you in hand-to-hand combat.
Don't let those bells get the better of you. That sounded more French. I'm gonna piss off so many European people.
Won the battle for Germany.
Yeah, the battle against the bells. Okay, guys, just as with Bunker 16, I realized in hindsight, or rather in post, as I tried to edit things together, that I went way over time, even more than I usually do for first 15s with this one. So I'm recording this in post, and we'll cut this into the end of this episode, which is where you're seeing it now, so it feels weird to address it in the for you past, but for me future. I don't know. But There will, of course, be a round 2 for this game as I split my recording in half, and probably a round 3 because I want to play more of this game. I am absolutely just mind-bogglingly impressed with Red Orchestra right now. This is Red Orchestra 2, I suppose I should say. And though my funds are limited and I can't yet buy the full Rising Storm package for this game, rest assured, one day I will, because this is outstanding. It is by far, leagues beyond, any other World War II combat simulation, because that's really what this comes down to. It's less a first-person shooter in the way that it's built, and almost to the degree of being a combat simulation. And I think there's an important distinction to make there in terms of how serious one can take it, as well as the degree of detail that the developers went to in recreating the way that a lot of these things work. And, you know, the whole situation, the voice acting, the uniforms, the equipment, the way the equipment is used. Outstanding, outstanding work. So, thank you all for joining me here at Last Level Press, and as always, I'm Mr. Black, and I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed. Still bleeding, that's not good. Flankage! Alright, very good. Give me that damn shotgun. Gimme. Alright, do I auto-equip it?